Hello, everyone. This is Linda Drummond with Network in Action. And today I have the honor of speaking with Mr. Charles Watkins. Hello, Charles. How are you?
I am wonderful, Linda. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you. Charles, let's get this started by telling people your company name and what it is you do.
I'm an owner of Focal Point Business Leadership Coaching of Charlotte, and I'm a business coach. A business and executive coach, that is, and I help business owners reach the visions that they have for their businesses and themselves through one-to-one coaching, group coaching, strategic assessments, and talent assessments.
All right. Well, Charles, how did you get into this business?
So it's funny, Linda. I got into the business because I went through. I spent 20 years in corporate, and as I went through that process, I really wanted to. I really was helping everybody. I did strategic plans around the world. I always got stuck in ambiguous situations where, you know what, they need somebody to come figure out how to help us grow. And after doing that for 20 years, I realized I wanted to be able to grow something for myself. So I started buying businesses. So I bought a healthy vending business, I bought a commercial cleaning business during COVID, and all of that was great. But one of the things that happened was gradually over time, I was doing that while I was working, and it got more and more stressful. And I had family issues come up, and I realized it was all a challenge, and I got really overwhelmed. And as I did that, one of the things that came out was I couldn't manage all the stress. As smart as I was and as successful as I've been, I was I was I was struggling. And I had a group of friends that helped talk me down off the ledge. And they kind of coached me through what I was going through. Some of them were going through the same things, but we never talked. And I never knew there was somebody who I could lean on. Well, as I started to go out and learn about what opportunities were out there, as I got rid of my businesses and left my corporate job, I thought, hey, I never want somebody to feel as overwhelmed as I felt when I was dealing with my family challenges and managing a corporate career at a business that was over $1 million with 40 or 50 employees. It was too much. So I wanted to help people never feel that way. So I became a business coach, and I partnered with Focal Point to give me content to support um, the experience that I had, and that sent me on this journey. So I'm here to help people so that they don't feel overwhelmed. They always know they have a resource, somebody they can lean on, and that can walk with them through their business journey.
Oh, wonderful. Well, now that you've been doing this for a while and you've been through it yourself, I'm sure you have a success story. Would you be willing to share one with me?
I would. You know what? I'll keep his name anonymous just to to make sure he doesn't get upset or offended. But I have one gentleman who he actually is a senior executive at a high technology firm. They're like a $10 billion company, and he came in as the vice president of partnerships. And it was a big role, and it was new to him to be in that type of scope and situation. Well, one of the things he had to come in and figure out very quickly was how, because the three people that came before him failed, how do you actually get buy-in from the C-suite, who were actually his internal clients, while at the same time garnering the support and followership of the people that were below him. So one of the things that we did was we spent a lot of time actually stepping back and understanding the profile of the people in the C-suite as well as his employees. What drove them? What were they looking to do? What were their motivators? So how could he communicate with them in the most effective way to get his job done? So as he put together his strategy, it wasn't about his strategy because his strategy was always sound. It was about how he communicated that to the different parties within the organization to actually be able to execute and get buy-in. So it was a journey over a couple of months. We managed to have him get buy-in from his boss, buy-in from the CEO, and really have his area of the business become one of the catalysts for growth for the organization. It was a wonderful journey. And through that, he became a better manager, a better employee, and even more so, he found a sense of balance within his home life where he wasn't stressed about the new job he took on because everybody knows when you take on a new job, it becomes stressful. So watching his evolution and growth was a big success story. And we talk about it all the time. He's like, you know what? I have a really good coach, and I probably couldn't have got here in the same way if it wasn't for me. So, it made me feel good. It made him feel good. And we continue that journey today.
Oh, that's wonderful. Congratulations. That's a great success story.
Appreciate it.
So, Charles, tell me, What would you consider a really good referral for you?
Oh, you know, first and foremost, it's someone who's open. So someone who realizes that they have a challenge. And it could be anything. It could be, you know what, I really want to have more time out of my day. I'm working 60 or 70 hours a week and my business is not doing what I thought it would do. That's a great referral for me. It's somebody who I can help sit down and figure out how can we look at the time that you're spending today and maybe reallocate that to help you accelerate growth. If you think about people, another example is if you think about people that are a bit stuck, they've gotten to a point where they plateaued and they realize in order for me to grow, I need to be able to add more people and scale. But I don't know who to add first. I don't know what the right order is, and I don't know are all places equal? Should I go into this category of this segment or this segment? That's something where I help people sort through that. I help them make those business decisions. I don't make them for you, but what I do for people and I'd love to do for everyone out there is to help you talk through that process so that you feel like I've thought through all the different options and I know the pluses and the minuses and I'm making an educated decision.
Awesome. All right. So now for something completely different. When you're not helping everybody with their businesses, what do you like to do for fun?
Oh my gosh, what do I like to do for fun? Well, I'll tell you, some things come with being a coach. Most coaches I know are hyper competitive, and that's me. So I love sports, I love activities. I'm a big Atlanta guy, so I'm from Atlanta. I love the Falcons, I love the Hawks, the Braves. I have three children that are 18, 16, and 13 and they also love sports. They do different sports. So you'll also often see me at a local sports event or even a national one where I have kids that play travel sports around the country. So we're a real big sports family. We also, my wife Sabra and I love music. So if there's often an R&B concert or hip hop or jazz, you might find us in the Charlotte area. They're checking it out. So we love to get out, love music, and we love to spend time together as a family and have events at our home.
It sounds like lots of fun too. And finally, Charles, if someone needs your help or they know someone that could possibly use your help, what is the best way for people to reach you?
You know what? It's as simple as a phone call. So first and foremost, I gave you my phone number. It's 980-222-1523. That's a quick direct way to call me. You can call me, you can text me, no problem. I'll respond. Another thing you can do, people don't always realize is on my website, there's a business growth score. You can actually go through, take the business growth score that's on my website, and what it allows you to do is share a little, learn of yourself a little bit about your business, talk about what your struggles are, and then it'll also come to me and I'll get context around what your situation is. From that growth score, I'll reach out to you and I'll respond and I'll see how I can help. Just so that everybody knows when you engage me, there's a couple of things that happen. One is I always offer to give someone a free discovery conversation to understand what is your situation, what problem are you trying to solve, and is there a way that we can work together to help? I realize everybody doesn't work well with everybody, and I can be an acquired taste. So I'd love to be able to figure out if we can work together. That's step one. Step two is I offer people a free strategic business assessment. Typically, this takes an hour. And what I do is I take one of those things that you feel like is most important for you, the biggest struggle you're having in your business, and we sit down for an hour to an hour and a half and we talk it through. I give you a couple of different options of frameworks and ways that we can look at your problem and figure out if there's some solutions that we can put in place. Um, I really want to understand where you are as a person, not just in your business, but as a person, and figure out how we get everything to where your business is going in the direction you want it to go, and is doing that in a way where you have a healthy lifestyle. So that's really how I function.
That's great. Well, Charles, it has been such a pleasure speaking with you today. And I wish you the best of luck and welcome to Network in Action.
Well, I appreciate it, Linda. I am excited to be here, and I'm excited to engage everybody in the NIA community. So if you're watching this video, reach out. I want to see you. Take care.
That's perfect. All right. Well, you have a fantastic day.
All right, you too. Take care.
Uh-huh.